Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the shop. Today we have a really awesome thing going on. This is our first ever official build off, and we're doing it with our good friends the Boostedboiz from Colorado. They're coming in town and they don't know anything but the fact that we're doing a build off, right? I told them I'm making the rules. All they have to do is show up and be ready to be creative and ready to work hard. Also, Cooper and James don't know anything about this, so it's been a secret for a while. I've been working on this project. It's been a big effort to keep everything a huge secret until today, so pretty pumped to see the looks on their faces, but they should be here any minute, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, I guess. Oh, 5 pounds.
Alright guys, welcome to the first annual McFarland vs. Boostedboiz build off. This is going to be a pretty cool project. We've been wanting to do this for a while, so we finally got it set up for this time. We've got Cleetus and Cars this Saturday, November 23rd. We've got 5 days starting today for this build off, and we've got some rules for you guys, we've got some plans for you guys, but we wanted to make sure that everyone's creativity can be let loose on this project. So I know I told you guys on the way here that we're gonna have a budget, we're gonna go buy some cars, but I went ahead and got 2 platforms, the identical platforms that I think are gonna be a really good start for each team. So also guys, you're getting 3,000 bucks. This is your budget for your build, and let me lay out the rules for you. We're gonna have 3 races, well, three styles of competing, right? So first thing, 8th mile drag race. It's gonna be best 2 out of 3, so hopefully we make 3 hits. Second thing, wheelie competition. Longest wheelie wins, 1 hit, 1 chance. Longest wheelie down the drag strip, that's who wins the second competition. Third competition, burnout contest. Thing's gotta be able to do a nasty burnout, no matter how you do it, as long as you smoke the tires and the fans love it, that's what we're looking for. So this all goes down at Cleetus and Cars on Saturday. We're also doing a toy drive to bring out as many toys as you can. You can do pretty much whatever you want to the vehicles that are sitting behind this door. Only thing you have to do is maintain the stock frame rails. You can extend the whole chassis, you can widen the whole chassis, as long as the stock frame rails remain intact. You can modify them a little bit, obviously, weld to them, whatever you got to do, but keep them in the machine. Also, the body panels, they have to stay on it, end up somewhere, whether it's the hood or the fenders. Put them somewhere. If it's on the roof, doesn't matter. We want these things looking like, sort of like the vehicle that they started as. For our first annual build-off competition between Team McFarland and the Boostedboiz, here are your vehicles. Go ahead and go on in and check them out. So listen, I knew safety would be your guys' last priority, so we already put roll cages on them, Kirkies, and 5.1.
Yeah. Oh, it's already bolted.
Oh, they already on the wheelie. Going down. Oh, look at that. So I had cages put in them because obviously safety would be our last priority in a 5-day build off. But we really have to get creative with this. They do have engines in them, but it's clearly not going to be enough. They're 400cc Kawasaki engines, but they come stock and these are like 15 horsepower. So we're doing a swap.
We need to find a street bike or a 4-wheeler, like now.
We don't have a lot of time, so we need to find some now. Now, there's a lot of ways we can go about this. But I was thinking, even too, so there's obviously the four-wheeler or the street bike angle. You know, put a four-wheeler rear end in it with a street bike motor and a chain, or we go get a freaking, we take the whole subframe off a front-wheel drive car with a four-cylinder in it, attach it to the back, and put nitrous on it.
Well, the thing is I just know this with the street bike motor will literally ride a wheelie bar for the 8th mile.
That's what we need. That's what we need.
I know someone that has one of these that races no prep all the time and has a boosted motor on nitrous. Now it's a turbo boosted motor, and he has a wheelie bar on it because of the fact that it'll wheelie the 8th mile.
Yeah. So I think we could put weights on it too, so to make it do wheelies later on, and then we could have it really fast. You know, we could have a fast setup with the weights in the front, and then move weights to the back to do the wheelie, and then as long as it's got enough power, it'll do a burnout. You know?
Leave the weight on the front.
Yeah. So.
Make a little bar.
8th mile burnout contest.
8th mile. Burnout contest. Yeah, we're for tires.
Oh, we're gonna blow them off.
Burnout contest.
You can open all this up to keep it open. We can take all this apart and just can make anything to cradle whatever fits in there.
We're gonna do that. We gotta think of a way to sprocket, or we're gonna use it
Like a rear end.
or if we're gonna use the rear end, then we gotta figure out basically a shaft drive.
So where do we find a wrecked street bike though for $1,000?
The internet. I got a buddy who owns a shop that builds nothing but bikes and stuff. I'm waiting on him to get back a hold of me and see if he's got something there wrecked or knows someone that has something.
Or we could take like a shifter cart rear axle. That would work.
Yeah.
And it's gonna have no rear suspension really, unless we could get the leaf spring, but we might as well just not
You don't
have
want it to have rear suspension, especially because it's got a wheelie.
Okay.
So what we do is we just put a wheelie bar on it that's adjustable, and we leave it 2 inches off the ground for racing, and then we lift it to 6, just to a foot tall for the wheelie thing, just ride the wheelie bar.
All right, so we got 5 days. We gotta go, I guess basically you and Coop take it apart. James, you and I, or all of us can take it apart, but we need to start sourcing a motorcycle right now. Sounds like we got a plan. We're gonna get a street bike motor and get to work, but for now we gotta take this thing apart, get the old 400 Kawasaki out of there. It's 15 horsepower, and figure out what we're gonna do, but I'll try and draw it out. We're gonna take the axle out of it because it's got a rear diff set up right now. It's probably a really weak axle. We're gonna put a four-wheeler axle on it, and then put a street bike motor right here with a chain. Goes to the axle. We can hope it works.
It's an older Suzuki Katana 600.
Yeah.
Carbureted, 600 cc, oil cooled, no radiator.
How much?
And $400.
All right. Send me the address to your shop.
All right.
Will it take nitrous? Are those?
It'll take nitrous, right? It'll take it like 100 shot, 150 shot.
Oh, you're talking about a motor that makes 60, 70 horsepower. You put 100 shot of nitrous on it, you're gonna kill it.
All right, 50.
You got two of them?
No bike will take 100, 150 shots.
It's only got to do it 3 times to the 8th.
Oh.
Slick, speed loss.
Well, I've got my go-kart. I've got extra set of go-kart wheels.
Yeah, but
that
these
is
are
a slick.
No, I'm talking an actual Mickey Thompson drag radial slick off a junior drag strip.
Dude, if this thing wheelies over and lands on my golf clubs, I'm gonna be pissed.
Dude, we need a set of golf clubs too to the back, and we can put weight in the. We can put weight in the bottom. It would make it like a. Oh, it's just golf clubs, but really have weight in the back for the wheelie.
Okay, all right, I love it. We need the whole bike though.
Oh, that's what we're getting, the whole bike.
Want the whole bike.
We're getting the whole bike.
Should I go get it right now?
Yeah, if you want to go get it.
All right, we'll be back, boys.
We found a lead on a street bike, complete street bike that's been laid down for $400. So Cleetus went to go grab that. Me and Kevin here are gonna try to have this thing completely stripped down before they get back, so we can take the dedicated time to getting the street bike motor stripped down to where we need it. And then realistically, by the end of the day, it'd be nice to have the street bike motor in this, so we have a rough idea where everything could be placed, and then order parts that we're gonna need for like the axle kit and all that stuff.
We'll see you guys in a bit.
Me and Jamie step back and we're gonna go ahead and try to get the whole motor out and open up the space so that way we can, if they do find an engine, we'll try to see where we can mock it up at.
Just to give us more room to work, we're going to take the body off. Because of the way this cage is designed and through the body, we're going to cut the body literally in half and section it side to side.
Yeah, I was driving it at the 600 and I was like, dude, it's Boostedboiz. They're better than this. You know, they're gonna find something faster. So I called a buddy who led me to another guy. We found a CBR 1000 and we're thinking that's gonna be a better bet. So we got $1,500. We just gotta wait till the morning to get it. So we might be kind of dead in the water for today, which sucks.
So we could take this and make it longer and a little bit wider. It'll give it more stability.
Are we going solid mount on the rear axle?
We'll do it solid mount.
Yeah. Wheelie machine.
Yeah.
Do you know what their plan is yet?
No. Brent and Kyle are at the junkyard, if that tells you anything.
Oh, jeez. We have this like inside joke that Emilio has a cousin for everything. Like he always is like, yeah, yo, I got my cousin. He's on his way. He just machined a whole billet hub. Like he can make whatever you need to happen.
I got a cousin for everything. You want your car painted, we can get your car painted. You want to get it swapped, we can swap it. You know,
dude, it's a freaking.
If you want some empanadas, I get you some food. You know what I'm saying? Like it's whatever, man. We got everything.
All right, thanks, buddy.
All right, bye. That's the rear end.
That's the rear end.
But this is a cheap way to get it and get everything done, right? So
Yeah.
And this kid's really cool.
Bro,
And then we have some money
with that
to, like-
budget, we can probably just get a freaking turbo kit for it.
For the 600?
Yeah, just like a cheap eBay
Honestly.
turbo kit.
Okay, get on
Kyle,
the
look
thing.
it up.
Yeah, so I found a swing arm on Craigslist, just out of the ATV, and for right now we're going to pick that up. We're going to go back over to the salvage yard that had the Gixxer 600 because we're thinking that might be plenty. We were trying to look for a leader bike because we think Cleetus and them might go for the extra power, but we're thinking if we can just get something now so we have more time to get it legit and solid, that would be better. So we're just going to go back over there, and we're thinking about just picking up the 600 and then just kind of laying it all out and just going from there.
I just called you about we're doing a build off.
Okay, we're going for it.
Yeah, exactly. I need to see what you could help with. Okay. I mean, it freaking started right up.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting all the rear swing arm stuff and wheels for I think it was like $300, $350. The bike was $1,000. We talked him down to $800. We just got to bring him back the extra parts we don't use. It ran, it started. We trust it. We're grabbing some parts off of another one that this is missing. So we're about ready to rock and roll now.
Just got the engine out of our street bike, and we're just getting ready to pull the exhaust and all the accessories we're not going to be needing right now off of it, so we just kind of have the bare engine. And then we already stuck our rear end of the ATV under the golf cart just for mock-up, and right now we're just going to kind of set the engine in there and just kind of see what kind of space we're playing with. And then I think here pretty soon we might run to a local hardware store or something, get some steel so we can make some mounts and just kind of see how we got to get it in there.
All right, guys, so we found the engine and transmission that we're going to be using, but we can't get it until tomorrow. However, we found a really nice axle setup. There's these guys up north here about an hour that build drift trikes. Found them via eBay. Called them. They're actually local, so Coop and I are about to bomb up there right now. And then we're $1,500 on the engine, $600 on the axle. I don't know how much other stuff we're going to need, so we might come in a little under budget, but we'll have that extra $900 cushion for any other junk we need. so we found this place on eBay called Grill Tech. They happen to be local to us. They have a go-kart axle. We're gonna go check it out.
Watch your step, guys. Watch your head.
Yep. Someone like me hit their head there.
How much power have you put through one of these? Because we're gonna be like 1,000 cc.
It's gonna be
bike
150 horsepower for sure. It's mostly the sprocket, I guess, we gotta worry about.
I'm not saying you're not gonna warp and bend this thing right away. You know what I mean?
I hope not.
I hope not too. But
We'll see. I think we came to the right place.
Random eBay find.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
Hopefully Boostedboiz don't show up shortly behind us.
Yeah. This other channel calls, you gotta tell them no way.
Yeah, Brown with this thing.
You just Frank comes around the corner.
Just knock Emilio out.
So he's got 1-inch ones and then he's got these beefy inch.
What's the mounting do?
Whoa. I don't know what that is.
look at these. Just gotta shine them up.
And we got it the same day off of eBay. What are the odds? So you guys, we got our axle here. We got everything we need, a whole bunch of billet stuff. Don't know how this worked out this good because we found this guy on eBay today and it all costs
$550.
550 bucks. So we're actually really surprised we were able to find such a quality axle for 500 bucks and keeps us in our budget. We're ready to head back to the shop and show James and Kevin what we got.
Nobody tell the Boostedboiz where we went.
Yeah, if
You're
these other
watching
guys
this video.
call, can I give you another 50 to tell them no?
How many more of these do you have in stock? I only saw 2.
We'll buy them all. All right, so check it out, guys. Here's our same axle assembly.
It's what they're designed for.
Yeah,
How
sure.
brakes and everything are. Wait till you see this thing. It's the rear end.
There you go, brother.
Oh, snazzy.
Look at that. Billet mounts, bearings in them.
That works. And
Brakes
then
here. We got a spare axle.
what do we do for wheel flanges?
This is the wheel flange.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to
It
do.
takes a go-kart wheel.
Okay, so
Which
we're
I
gonna have
have.
to. We're gonna make some kind of flange to do the other wheels for the burnout thing, so we don't have to do the burnout contest on slicks.
Or we
I have
drill
other
those.
tires.
Oh.
I have go-kart tires, so it would work perfect.
Or we can drill out the.
Or we draw the go-kart or the golf cart wheels and make them fit.
Okay.
All right, guys. First of all, shout out to Project Prime for coming out and helping us film this whole thing all week long, and we're pretty pumped about it. Today, day 1 went pretty good. Cooper and I didn't even get our hands dirty. Kevin and James tore it up pretty good. I mean, you look at this thing behind us, it's definitely got a lot more work done to it. They added some safety stuff because they didn't really have any other things to do today, which is good to get that knocked out. We did get our rear end, and we have a couple things we definitely got to change. We realized we got to go to a larger wheel hub so we can run a bigger wheel. We're gonna figure that out tomorrow, as well as we get our motorcycle in the morning, and then it's go time. We got a lot of work to do. So, what'd you guys end up doing with this thing?
We made it to where it's stiffer, safer, and got it ready to mount the motor, I think, pretty much.
It's
So,
looking pretty good.
yeah, a lot of headway out there.
Stripped it down to bare chassis.
Cleaned it, it was boggy.
It was bogged,
It was
very rusty and dirty. So they
20.
hopefully strengthened it up a little bit and
Took the flex out of it.
be ready to dominate. But that's gonna be it for the first episode here, full of torque. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We'll see you later.